Something that I think I have to mention is that you might say that I asked lots of things from God and He didn't give it to me, or something like this. Look, as I told you, the language of God is different with what you say in your tongue. And God will give you something that, listen carefully, it's very important. God will give you something that you are happy with. And this is the language of God. Maybe you ask from lots of money or something like this. But deep in your heart, you think that if I have lots of money, maybe other people will look at me, that maybe they will think that I'm steal money from somewhere or something. Or maybe when you see a rich person, you will say to yourself that, oh, he is a bad person. Maybe he didn't pay the tax. Maybe he did like fraud or something like this. When you say these things, it means that deep in your heart, you are not happy with that state. So, you say with your tongue, but you don't want it with your heart. So what God gonna do? God will answer your heart, and He will not give it to you. But as you when you sit and thinking about all these things, when you see that, okay, to be rich is not something bad and it's something good, and when you admire rich people, in just this tiny thing, and when you do it thousands and thousands of times, because your unconscious mind is strong, it's 95% of what you are and what you are doing and what you are saying and what you are thinking. So be aware of your unconscious mind. And it means that what they told you around all these years, what you saw and what you're seeing in the TV shows, that usually a person that have lots of money usually is not a very good person, and a person that is poor is a good person or something. And when you have all these things in your unconscious mind, God will answer to your heart. So you should be clear with yourself. That's why, you should do meditation, you should pray, you should do practice every day. You should cut off watching Instagram and TV shows, and hopefully very soon even YouTube. And anyway, you should be careful about what you give to your soul. Are you eating like a spoiled, a dirty thing in the street, in the trash? Are you going to eat that? You should be more careful about what you eat every day. It's worse than trash, my friend. It's pure poison that they show you from the early morning. And so make sure that you are happy with that situation that you asked from God. And if you are happy, if you feel comfortable in your dream of being in that position, if you feel comfortable, it means that it's done. It means that ask and you shall be given. It's a true sentence, my friend. It's not a joke. Oh God, of course it's not. It's pure fact. But ask deep in your heart. And I mean, you already, it's like you already given, you know. When God promised something, it's done. So make sure that you have it. And from right now, or from tomorrow, you will act differently. You will be like a person that you have it. And that's the point. So God will open the sea and do everything like what he did for the prophets. It's not stories. It's something that happened daily. And it's gonna happen with you too. And God will give it to you from a way that's anyone, not just you, no one can imagine. Because God is almighty. So be happy if you ask something from God and in your dream you are happy with that thing. So make sure that it's gonna happen to you and keep it going. God will train you. God will expand your capacity. God will do something that you don't have now for having that. And finally, he will give it to you. But from right now, you can be happy because because it's done. Because it's the most true sentence in all the sentence from Jesus and all these great prophets are true. And one of them is, ask and you shall be given. Yeah, you can walk above the water. It's something that you can do. Jesus Christ is here to teach us how a level of belief, how it works. And we all have this capacity and potential. You should listen it thousands and thousands of times, because in the TV shows and everything, people around you thousands and thousands of times they say different things. So be careful and keep being in the state of being happy deep in your heart with God's promise. And this is the beauty of this life, and being grateful about what you have and what you had and what you're gonna have. Holy God,